Okay, so can I have the music, please? Okay, so time. Running a specialty cafe in a small village in Poland taught me something new. People do not need less complexity. They simply need someone to guide them through it. And I believe hospitality is one of the most important skills in specialty coffee. And in my cafe, we always start with flavor descriptors. Because familiar flavors make people feel more comfortable when they are trying something new. And that's exactly how I would like to start with you today, with sensory profile of my coffee. So please take note. For the aroma, we'll have medium to high intensity of strawberry, peach, floral honey, and caramel. For flavor, when coffee is hot, we'll have medium to high intensity of strawberry, peach, and honey. When coffee is warm, we'll have medium to high intensity of peach, mango, orange, medium intensity of raspberry, and toffee. When coffee is cold, you will have tropical fruits, citrus florality, and peach lemonade. The aftertaste is medium long and lingering, with tropical fruit sweetness, lemony freshness, and floral notes through all temperatures. The acidity is medium-high, well-structured, ripe fruit-driven, and juicy. That reminds me of orange, raspberry, and tropical fruits. The sweetness is medium-high. It's layered and candy-like, more like strawberry and honey when hot, and more like tropical fruits and toffee as it cools down. The mouthfeel is medium, more juicy when hot, and more smooth and round as the coffee cools down. Overall, it's a very complex cup, but with approachable flavors. And naturally, when coffee tastes this interesting, people want to know why, where the coffee comes from. And that's the perfect moment for coffee story. So this is a geisha variety, known for its complex and elegant character. And this one was grown in Cauca region in Colombia, where extremely high altitude of 2,000 meters above sea level makes the climate cooler, which slows down the maturation of cherries, and that leads to elegant floral notes and tropical fruit character of this coffee. The cherries were harvested slightly overripe to increase fruit sugar around the seed, and that helps to develop strawberry and honey-like sweetness. After harvest, 72 hours of anaerobic natural fermentation with selected yeast under pressure. That creates juicy acidity, tropical fruit sweetness and raspberry sweetness, strawberry sweetness, and elegant finish. Finally, I decided to roast it in a small batch of 100 grams of coffee and relatively short roasting time of 8 minutes with 10% of development. That helps me to achieve smooth texture rich, expressive fruit character, and peach-like lemonade note when the coffee cools down. And I roasted 10 days ago because I found this coffee the most expressive and stable as it's well rested. And to highlight clarity of flavors and raspberry sweetness, I decided to use magnesium-forward water with low alkalinity. And what I love about this coffee is that despite its precision behind it, it still feels very natural and easy to enjoy. And I believe that also brewing should feel understandable and not intimidating. That is why I'm creating recipes that feels achievable beyond competition stage. So for today, 18 grams of coffee, 270 grams of water, with 92 degrees Celsius and relatively coarse grind size. Coarser grind size and lower brewing temperature allows me to keep the floral notes, smooth texture, and strawberry-like sweetness without letting the fermentation dominate the cup. And I'm using CT62 Transit dripper. It combines immersion and percolation brewing. The immersion phase creates smooth texture and sweetness, while the cone shape and faster drawdown allows me to achieve clarity and longer finish. So, I believe in coffee competitions we always combine the flavor descriptors to individual pours, but coffee itself doesn't understand first or second pour. It just simply reacts to the conditions of extraction we're creating, like flow, temperature, agitation, and fresh water going through coffee bed. And I believe that this kind of explanation can be helpful as long as we understand what's happening behind it. So I am using 3 pours in my brewing recipe, and each one of them is designed to create different extraction conditions. So first pour is 70 grams of water on closed valve. That creates floral aroma and sweetness in the coffee. The second pour, 100 grams of water on open valve. This will refresh the extraction, will give me vibrant fruit character and cleaner, longer finish. And finally, again, 100 grams of water. This is with lower agitation to stabilize the extraction and make sure that you're gonna have floral aroma in this coffee and also cleaner, longer finish. So when you will be experiencing this coffee, start with the aroma and smell it directly from the server without swirling it. Then swirl it 3 times and see how the aroma is evolving. I will be serving this coffee whenever you're ready, and you can keep evaluating it after I finish my presentation. Here you go. Okay, so I believe that hospitality and approachability is much more important than coffee knowledge, because people are very interested in coffee. They just don't always feel invited into it. And I believe that real role of barista is to not impress the customer with knowledge and skills, but to make sure people feel excited to explore the coffee, just as you will be in a second. Okay. That's for you. That's for you. Hope you enjoy your time on stage with me, and you will be enjoying this coffee. So thank you, and go ahead. Time.